Hello and welcome to the Den. My name is Eric and it's Friday. So this week on the Den, we've been talking about our favorite charitable organizations, and we've heard some really interesting stuff. And oh my God, Aaron, Sister Barbara growls is hilarious. The best part about it is the eye makeup. The eye makeup is seriously the thing that makes that that sister the best. Because sisters really are about face. Like, they give the face, and that is what defines who they are. And oh my god, that was so fucking perfect. It was so great. It was so great. I love the sisters. And I love you, Aaron. You're such an awesome dude. All the rest of you are awesome. Aaron won it this week. I'm just going to call it right now. Aaron won the fucking charity week. So for me, charitable organizations, I get involved in a lot of stuff, and I work for the city government. And one of the cool things about DC and the federal government and the city government is that we have programs to automatically deduct charitable donations out of our paychecks. And so we have these campaigns every year. So in the federal government, it's the combined federal campaign. In the DC local government, it's the DC One Fund, and basically you can take a percentage of your paycheck, and it's like 1%, 2% of your paycheck, and just boom, it goes straight to charitable organizations out of a big old book full of numbers that you can choose. And I'm gonna put a link down to this stuff so that you can see the combined federal campaign. And I think the DC One Fund is still kind of like they're ramping up right now. So I don't know that we've got that info just yet, but I'll put a link to where it's gonna be so you guys can check that out. It's unreal the number of charities that you can actually donate to, and it's just amazing. So where do I put my money when I'm giving? So in the past, I've donated to Greenpeace. I'm a big environmentalist person. My birthday is Earth Day. So I feel kind of that connection, and plus I really appreciate the work that they do, and raising consciousness about environmental crises. Another really important organization here in the district is a group called Metro Teen AIDS. Metro Teen AIDS is an organization that's dedicated to helping fight new HIV infections among DC's youth. And this is a huge deal, especially in DC, because the HIV contraction rate in DC is drastically higher than it is in other parts of the country. And part of that has to do with the fact that it's just, returning populations, people that are getting involved in inter-age relationships, and young people are one of the most vulnerable populations for new HIV seroconversion. So I have donated to Metro Teen AIDS, and in the past, I've done this through like my own personal money and through like charity drives through the Radical Fairies. Um, so there's that. I'll tell you more about Radical Fairies in just a second. I've donated to the DC LGBT Center. It's the DC Center for the LGBT community. So I'm friends with the folks down at the DC Center. Hey, David. Hey, Brant. And love you guys. Super awesome. And so I donate to the DC Center as well. And the work that they do there is phenomenal. I mean, like bringing the community together, real community building work, and real issues-oriented work. So one of the things that they do is Center Global. Center Global is an initiative to help people who are seeking asylum and amnesty to find homes in the district. And it's just a really amazing thing for them to be able to like work with local legal teams, to work with people who have a background in LGBT activism and the law. And it's just super, super great. So yes, that's the DC Center. And what else have I done? Oh, and of course the library. The DC Public Library Foundation is an organization that supports the library through financial support. They raise money to help fund programming, to fly in authors, to speak at the library. They've done some amazing fundraisers this year. Holy cannoli! Our banned books week was completely off the chain. It was amazing this year. DC Public Library Foundation, and the the friends of the library as well. I mean, the friends organizations that raise money for individual locations around the city are just the greatest people. I mean, they do book sales. They they work out all kinds of you know ways to bring cash into the library where oftentimes we're strapped when we can't put city dollars towards a project. So having the friends, having the foundation really makes a huge difference in the public library life, my public library life. So that's a lot of the stuff that I have been personally involved in and donating to over I don't know how long since I've been able to donate to charities. um, but to get back to the Radical Fairies, because there's one very special event that happens every year here in DC that I really, really want to tell you guys about because it's not a unique thing, and it's not even a thing that the fairies themselves invented, but it's a thing that is a very strong DC tradition, and that's the Feast of the Red Dragon. So the Feast of the Red Dragon is a ceremony, it's a dinner, it's a charity auction and fundraiser to raise money for local charities, specifically DC based organizations that work to help find cures toward bloodborne illnesses. So every year, the Radical Fairies and other groups in the DC metro area, the pagan community really is very behind the Red Dragon Feast. All of the kooky folks come out of the woodworks, and we all get dressed up in big red elaborate costumes, and we have like a very sexy auction. And I mean, some of the stuff that's on there, just like amazing original jewelry, just incredible artwork, swords, who knows? And it's just a wonderful experience. And this happens like every year, kind of around the end of February, and it's just a great experience. And so I've been to the Red Dragon probably for about 10 years running now. And every year we raise like a couple $1,000s out of this event. And we've given to Metro Teen AIDS, we've given to local breast cancer, testicular cancer. One year I think that we did HPV vaccinations. There was another one. We've donated to a lot of HIV-oriented organizations. There's another one that I can't remember. Anyways, if you go online, you look up Red Dragon Feast, you will probably find it. And this is actually something that, like I said, it's not unique to us, but it's something that we really hold dearly here. But there are other feasts of the Red Dragon that take place around the country, oftentimes through the local pagan community. This kind of came to us through, what is the group called? I can't remember. It's through Reclaiming. It came to us through the Reclaiming Coven tradition, Starhawk's organization, or an organization that was founded initially by Starhawk and others. But Reclaiming Witchcraft is where this comes to us from. And a fairy man, Donald Angstrom Reese, and his husband, I can't remember his name, are the ones who initiated this vision of the Red Dragon. Here in DC, we have an amazing actual like big dragon head that becomes more and more elaborate every year, and we have people that dance with that dragon head on, and it's this huge thing, and it's like foam, and it's made out of like all these bits and bobs and like Christmas ornaments and stuff. It's so cool. There you go. That's my charity video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this to our YouTube channel. You can go down into the little YouTube description-y thing down there. And if you want to learn more about some of the organizations that I talked to you about in this video, go down into the crotch and find all the links to all the orgs. And go donate to somebody, because charities need your money. Nonprofits need money. So yes, follow Men of the Den, join the discussion on all of our social media things. You can find us on YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and menoftheden.com. We're trying to diversify our activities on our social media exploits. So there's some new original Instagram Throwback Thursday pictures today. And oh my god, you gotta see Will's. It's so precious. It's so precious. Mine is fun too. But Will got hit with Throwback Thursday pretty hard this week. So check out our Instagram for Throwback Thursday. And I will see you all next week. Cheers.